Sean Money Outdoor Adventures. Hey, I got David Brown, Brett Van. We're in Shamrock, Texas. It's the afternoon before we're going to start our whitetail hunt. It's a rifle hunt. And I just wanted you to see what the temperature is. That's right. You're not looking at it wrong. It is 91 degrees. Well, it's going to be hot today. It's going to be hot tomorrow. It's going to cool off on Thursday. We're going to hunt in the morning. I'll keep you posted. All right, it's the first morning here in the Panhandle of Texas. As you can see, we're hunting in big box blinds. This place has food plots, feeders, box blinds. I've been here several times over the years, a lot of game. I've just seen a few does this morning. I thought I'd just take a minute and kind of tell you about some of the equipment that I'm using. First is the rifle. Kimber, Montana, 308. It's got a Zeiss 3.5 to 10 on it. I shoot 150 grain. Just the Winchester soft points. Killed a lot of game with that rifle over the years. I mean, a lot. Got a Bushnell rangefinder. You about need one in some places out here, depending on what stand you're in. Just a little pair of 10 by 42 loophole binos, and that's about it. I mean, I carry a grunt call, of course, in a can, a little bleak can. So hot yesterday in the 90s. It's going to be in the 80s today. It was 68 or 9 degrees this morning before daylight. So it's going to be warm today. Going to start cooling off tomorrow. And then the following day, it's going to be good and cold in the morning. And highs maybe just in the 50s. So I think it's going to get better over the next couple of days. Anyway, we're here for 4 days. We'll hunt 4 days. See what happens. Maybe kill a old Panhandle, Texas whitetail buck. We'll see. All right, it's the evening of the first day. I'm back in the blind here, just outside of Shamrock, Texas. I may regret not shooting that dark horn 9-point. At least that's what I think it was. Had plenty of time. He crossed this entire food plot. But it's just the first evening. I hate to shoot one and later have a better opportunity. You know what they say, never pass on the first day what you would kill on the last. I don't know. We'll see as the next few days unfold if I've messed up or not. Alright, it's the morning of the second day. It's cold this morning, 45 degrees, wind blowing. I've seen, I don't know, maybe a dozen deer with a little old spike buck. But I got in the stand before daylight, and just as it was getting daylight, there was a big old hog out here in the field. I knew there was a hog around here because I'd seen all of his droppings yesterday. And I shot him, and he hit the ground, flipped and flopped. And then he got back up and run out of the field, which I was kind of glad for, because if he'd have been laying right out in the middle of this wheat field, any deer that came in would have spooked. When these hogs are around, the deer won't stay around, and I think this hog's probably been standing here at night, keeping these deer run out. Alright, it's the afternoon of the second day. Still haven't killed anything. The wind is blowing like crazy. It's about 50 degrees, or maybe low 50s rather. I'm gonna walk back in here and get this stand again. See what happens. It's overcast. Maybe there'll be a big buck come out tonight. Stay tuned. I wanted to show you something, in my opinion, what is the very best knife for field dressing whitetails. I've had this knife for a number of years now. It's a case. This knife is called the Hunter Trapper. It's a 3-bladed knife. It's got a trapper blade on it, which this one's sharp enough to shave. It also has a gut hook, and it has a saw, and this saw will zip right through the brisket or right through the pelvis of a deer. It's a fantastic little saw. Now, it's not a lock blade, but I've had this knife for probably 15 years. I think this knife is discontinued, so if you find one, they're going to be high. But it's the case. I think it's called the Trapper Hunter. Really cool knife. I carry it in a little belt sheath, a little case belt sheath. So you might check them out. See if you can find you one. You wouldn't be disappointed in it, I promise you. Alright, I'm going to sit back here and see what happens between now and dark. My buddy just shot 4 hogs over there. He's about a quarter of a mile from me. Then I heard something and looked up, and here 3 or 4 come running out past me, wide open. I shot one out here and killed it in the field, and then I shot another one running away from me over in the thicket. I'll show you this and laid out in the field dead. Couldn't get the camera on in time. They were just bam right on me, and I had to just throw a rifle up and shoot. I hate that. I wish I could have got it on camera. But it's just part of it when you're hunting. We're pig killing today. All right, folks, a little bit of hog control in Shamrock, Texas tonight. I killed this one. My buddy behind the camera, Brett Van, killed the other 3. I've shot 2 more today that we don't have in this picture. This one down here on the end's a gigantic hog. Come down here, Brett, and show them how big this hog is. I mean, this thing is, look here, here's my rifle, and that hog just dwarfs it. Look at the size of this. Look at the head on that hog. Giant hog. Anyway, just doing a little hog infestation control. All right, it's the 3rd morning here in Shamrock. My buddy David Brown killed a really nice 10-point last night. All right, it's the afternoon of the 3rd day. It's 3:30. We've just got this evening and tomorrow. I let that one buck walk the first evening. I've sure not seen a better deer than him. In fact, I've moved completely to a different stand because where I was hunting, I shot 3 hogs yesterday. There's so much commotion, I just felt like that things were stirred up there, and that's where I saw that biggest buck I've seen so far. I've been out to this ranch. This is my 5th trip. Now that's over the course of 20 years. I've hunted this stand one time, probably 15 years ago. Hunted it one evening. I killed a bobcat here. We'll just sit and see what happens. headed over here to see if we can find him. I've just picked the whole camera up on the tripod. He looked like he was really struggling there. I thought I saw him fall over there behind this big tree, but I'm not sure. We'll go see. Here's the point of, here's where I shot him. Look at this blood trail. I see his horns sticking up right up there, folks. There he lays. There he lays. First, just look at the body size on this buck. Look at how big that body is on that deer. Good grief. Alright, let me get this camera set up. I'll get back here behind him. Folks, this is a giant buck. I mean, a giant buck. I want you to look at this big old rascal. Look at this. He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought he was just a 9, but he does have that little extra point. Boy, isn't he a dandy. Look at that. Look at that gigantic old Texas buck. Look at the size of his old neck. Body. I don't know what this deer will weigh. He'll weigh, I just don't know. He'll go. I'm gonna guess he'll go over 250 pounds. He is just one absolute beautiful buck deer. Hey, I could not be happier. Listen, this is next to the last day of the hunt. Hunting with my little Kimber Montana 308 here in the Panhandle of Texas with Shamrock Safaris. Irvin Pence is the owner. This is my 5th trip, and what a buck deer! What a buck deer! My. Man, I just couldn't be happier. I love to kill them. I've told you this before. I love to kill them with the recurve. I love to kill them with the black powder. I love to kill them with the rifle. And if they had a rock season, I'd gather me up a pile of rocks and I'd try to kill me one with a rock. Listen, the Lord has been good to me this evening. I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. It would sure help me out a whole lot. Until our next adventure, I'm Sean Money.